The Theranos trial is heating up. After 3 months, the prosecution rested its case today. And this afternoon, the defense made a huge splash, calling Elizabeth Holmes to the stand.
She explained how Theranos started from humble beginnings. And if you're wondering, her voice has not changed. It is a deep baritone still.
NBC Bay Area Scott Budman was inside the courtroom as Holmes took the stand. So, Scott, legal analysts say this is a risky move.
It was a risky move, Jessica and Audrey, and it was a surprise move. This is what everyone's been waiting for 11 weeks now, but what nobody expected at the very end on a Friday. But instead, with about an hour left of court for the whole week, they suddenly called Elizabeth Holmes to the stand. She walked up, took off her mask. The first time, by the way, that anyone in the courtroom saw her without a mask in 11 weeks. She introduced herself and talked about the early origin story of Theranos. She talked about how the original name was Real-Time Cures. She talked about how she got some of the original money from her parents. Now remember, Holmes dropped out of Stanford at 19, so she testified that some of the money that her parents had saved for college actually went towards the company. She then started hiring people and, most importantly, meeting investors. Those investors who would fund the company from the very beginning all the way up until the bitter end. She was very poised and, like you said, her voice did not change. It was the same tone that we've gotten used to all these years. One note, this was her team talking to her, the defense team, and they took the whole hour. Certainly no cross-examination today. They want the jury to have a poised Holmes, a Holmes who smiled at the jury and made eye contact with the jury and told a positive story as they go for the weekend. We won't hear any cross-examine until sometime into next week.
Scott, quick question here. So the jury saw her today, but the voice is the same, but the look is so different. We're accustomed to seeing Holmes of Theranos in the black turtleneck and the stark clothing, and now she's had a much more warm, inviting look. How do you think it all played with the jury?
It seemed to play well with the jury. A lot of people in court, and obviously we weren't allowed to talk to jurors, but a lot of people in court noticed for the last 3 months exactly what you just said, Jessica, that she's adopted a different look and that she comes across very friendly. She still makes eye contact with the jurors, even with the mask on. So it's not that much of a surprise when she took the stand that she felt somehow personable to them. And I think that's the goal, to try to humanize her and make her personable to the jury, as opposed to the very severe CEO that people saw in years past.
Now, did she, refute any of the things that we've had so many witnesses on the stand talking about how, she convinced them that the Theranos machines worked, that they had a military contract? Did she talk about any of those things and rebut any of those things?
That did not come up yet. Again, I think the defense just wanted to talk about the origin story and sort of introduce the new Elizabeth Holmes to the jury before they went home for their weekend. Obviously, it's a risky move, like you said at the top, because of the cross-examination that will bring in all of those things that Holmes told investors and others that turned out not to be true. There's a lot more to go in her testimony.
A lot more for sure. All right. Thank you very much, Scott.